you may recall that in March of this year, Sif signed an agreement with the same 5 local institutions that we announced this morning, namely the Corozal, Orange Oak, Stan Creek, and Toledo IT Vets, and the Cayo Center for Employment Training. That training basically is geared towards needy Belizeans who are in need of going to school or attending one of these vocational training institutions, but who are in need of monies to pay for such training. And so as part of phase 1, then there were 38 Belizean youths that participated in the training. What we did this morning was we signed phase 2 of that project, which included now an additional 32 Belizean youths, which now brings the total to 70 Belizean youths who have or are benefiting from such training program. Essentially what will happen is that under this contract agreement that we signed this morning, 32 youths will pursue vocational training opportunities at the Corozal, Orange Oak, Stan Creek, and Toledo IT Vets, and the Cayo Center for Employment Training. And basically, their training will assist them to obtain the technical skills needed to secure gainful employment. The scholarships also includes financial assistance for the youths so that they will be able to cover tuition, school fees, and transportation. Very important to note, Natalie, is the fact that the agreement, as I said earlier, is the second phase of the vocational training program, which is designed for vulnerable Belizean youths, and it in reality represents the social investment funds, the Caribbean Development Banks, and the government's latest innovation to build the capacity of Belizean youths, thus investing in human resources to address poverty in a meaningful and tangible manner. What we have found out throughout the years is that while the institutions that I mentioned have been providing excellent training, one of the biggest barriers that young people face is the lack of finance to pay for their studies. And so then this agreement and the scholarships are actually designed at motivating these youths to perform well, and so that they can further their education and obtain meaningful employment in the future. And so the agreement was signed at the Sif headquarters in Belmopan by Mr. Daniel Kano, who is the Executive Director of the Social Investment Fund, and representatives of the Corozal, Orange Oak, Stan Creek, and Toledo IT Vets, as well as the Cayo Center for Employment Training.